And who do you think's gonna win?
I'm not really rooting for either of them.
No shit.
The Sharks are up 2 games.
No shit.
Probably the Stars, just because Sagan's hurt and Nemo used to.
I'm not rooting for any of them either.
Nemo's the Stars goalie, and he used to be.
But if it's the Blues versus, so if it's the Sharks versus the Stars for the
Western Conference Finals,
then more power to them, and that's the shit, and we will see what happens.
Anthony Niemi used to be the Sharks goalie, and I think they can take care of them better. And I think.
And then if it's I guess it would be for me. I'd be rooting for the Penguins and the Lightning, the Penguins and the Islanders. So I'm
in the East, and then you're probably going for Texas. You said you're going to go for
No. I'm going for St. Louis.
All right, well, good luck.
I'm going for St. Louis.
They got a bigger D and probably a better goalie.
They got a bigger D than the team for Big D.
Bigger defense, yeah. They'll blast the shit out of you. I know where you're going there. You're taking it way wrong.
They're a lot tougher. They got the bigger. They call Dallas the Big D. So
they call. Well, there you go. Maybe that's why they. I don't know.
Well, because you were talking about the other teams.
I was talking about St. Louis.
So, like I said, they have a bigger D than the team that has the big D. Everything's bigger in Texas.
All right, I guess so. You know what?
But I guess not.
Good luck to either team, man.
Hey, I'm rooting for the Blues to take out them just because they're the underdog team going up against the Dallas Stars.
As a Sharks fan, the Blues beat us 4-1, I think, about 4 years ago. Revenge against them would be nice. They already got it against the Kings to an extent. But I bring on whoever comes. Just hopefully they go 7 and we get some rest again. That'd be great.
So, And Game 1 went to the Dallas Stars, like I said, 2-. No, I didn't say this, actually. Game 1, Stars 2-1. And then Game 2, Blues 4-3 in overtime. So, maybe I did say it.
You said the first one. Yeah, I think Blues in 7.
So I'll take Blues in 7 too. So the only one so far that we're going against each other is the Lightning and the Islanders. And are you rooting for the Islanders or are you rooting for the Lightning because you're a Lightning fan, right?
Oh, no fucking chance, man. I don't dislike the Lightning. I ain't rooting for anybody. I'm rooting for the Sharks, man. I'm a Sharks fan.
Sharks all the way. Me too. But this is okay. Full disclosure, never been a hockey fan up until this year. Up until me and you doing this podcast. Not just that, but you have always been a spokesperson for the NHL. So
sports, I'm not a fan of. When you get playoffs on, usually I can get into them too, though.
BTW, the Tampa Bay New York Islanders game is
5 minutes in.
So there's that. No score, no surprise, hockey.
All right.
San Jose Sharks versus the Nashville Predators.
Game 3. Sharks up 2-0. The only team in hockey in the playoffs to be up 2-0 here in the second round.
Game 1 went 5-2 over the Predators. They played tonight too.
5 goals in the third period.
Game 2, Sharks 3, Predators 2. Predators are keeping a 2-point average, but luckily for the Sharks, they are averaging 3.5 games per. 3.5 points per game.
Goals, yeah.
Goals, whatever. Points, same shit.
Well, you get a point for an assist.
Do you?
Yeah, there's. You can get 2 assists, the primary and secondary, and that.
So you can get 2 points in one shot.
There's 3 guys that can get a point in 1 goal.
Oh, man, come on now.
That's what I'm saying. If you
every time that you make a goal,
points. And that's why everything has their own thing, man.
Okay, well, okay.
Baseball, it's runs. I think in freaking tennis, it's sets.
All right. Well, I guess. Okay. Sharks lead 2-0 in the series, and that's what the big point.
Yeah,
that's the biggest D of them all, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think both games, they pulled Pecorini and got a goal, but it just wasn't enough to tie it. Sharks are the best road team this season in franchise history. So, going on the road, I don't think they have a problem doing that, but like I said, hopefully they can get a sweep. I think they'll probably do it in 5 again.
Yeah, me too. I would have to say either Sharks in 5 or Sharks in 6. I guess I'll, as a fan, I'm rooting for 5, but as a shit picker, I'll take 6.
It's possible they get it in 4, but I think it's going to be 5 again. Like I said, they're the best road team in Sharks history, so, I mean...
sorry, bro.
You're good.
The biggest thing is that the Sharks win.
They didn't lose to the Kings in Staples Center all season long.
The biggest thing is that the Sharks win tonight, and we're up 3-0, and we...
If they win, yeah, that'd be great.
And we feel pretty positive going into the 4th, 5th, 6th game.
If there's a 5th and a 6th game.
So we've only been able to talk NHL for the last...
that's because...
And that's because it is the best time of the year if you're a hockey fan. Because there's only 4 teams left in the playoffs. Your team's still in the playoffs. Yeah. Well, no, dude, you're a hockey fan.
Basketball's in the second round, too. And like you said, all we've been talking about is hockey. I think basketball, the only reason we're not talking about
We're not going to talk MMA next. We are going to dip into the NBA pool because NBA, this is also the most interesting time of year. And my team is the Spurs.
And we completely skipped March Madness, so we have to talk about the playoffs.
I do not, full disclosure, watch college sports.
Neither do I, but
I would love to get into college football. And also I hear that college boxing is pretty fun to watch too, so and college wrestling and yada 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 yada.
Then again,
I do have sports that I would watch in college, but none of them are really mainstream.
Pro basketball is no fun to watch because the Warriors are so damn freaking good.
Well,
with Curry Curry somewhat injured, I guess teams like the Spurs,
You're
Thunder,
right.
Maybe the Cavs, that they look at it as a chance. The Raptors, they got a chance now.
You're right. But you're right.
With Curry and all them guys healthy, nobody stands a chance, man.
So let's dive. Let's slam dunk into the NBA right now.
Like in hockey.
Let's Curry from the 3-point line or beyond the 3-point line since Kobe. We're not going to be able to see him. I guess it's not too late to say Kobe.
Just like hockey, basketball's in its second round of the playoffs too.
But we won't be talking about Kobe beyond this year.
No, shit. 8 teams remaining.
8 teams remaining. Let's go. Let's give it the proper rundown. Much like we did with the NHL playoffs, we're gonna do with the NBA playoffs. The Cavaliers versus the Heat versus the Hawks. Sorry.
After sweeping Detroit,
Cleveland won.
LeBron.
Cleveland beat
the Hawks.
The Hawks. I think it was last night, and if it wasn't, it was the night before. Tommy Knocker's knocking on your door. Shout out Stephen King.
It looks like the Heat are playing the Raptors. You sure they're playing the Hawks?
I don't know what's going on with my life. What is going on here?
I don't know. But another Warriors.
That's what's going on here. Sorry.
Another Warriors and Trailblazers.
The Cavs beat the Hawks
104-93.
And that was the first game of their series. Right now, Cleveland leads the series 1-0. I'm saying Cleveland in 6.
5.
You're saying Cleveland in 5?
Yeah.
What? That's a bold statement. That is a very bold statement.
LeBron's usually got a point to prove. They might even sweep the Hawks. The only one I know on the Hawks that's really good is Jeff Teague, and he's better mentally than he is physically at times, getting in people's head.
Cleveland's got a plethora of players.
Yeah, like I'm saying, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, man. There's not just LeBron, and they're all healthy, so I think they would sweep, maybe 5 max. I'll stick with 5. The other 2 series besides that.
So Cleveland's got...
There's 3, because that's the only one
They've got Millsap.
For sure.
He's leading the team in blocks. They got Schroeder, Thompson. And then, like you said, Kevin Love and everybody else. So
LeBron.
Kyrie Irving, he's averaging 21 points per game, or is that just the last game?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's just the last game.
LeBron had a triple-double in game
almost.
1. 25 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists.
Almost had a triple-double.
Yep.
Kevin Love had a double-double, 17 points and 11 rebounds.
Mon Shumpert are still there. I haven't heard their names in a while.
So the Spurs lost 97-98, and that was the other game that happened yesterday.
One game apiece there with the Thunder.
Actually, it's one. Yeah, exactly.
Going to OKC. But
One
the Spurs won game 1 by like 32, so it's ridiculous.
And there was controversy at the end of this game last night.
Really?
Yes, there was.
Yeah, Spurs lost on home court, man. That sucks. Oh, well. I mean,
not very good at all.
Shit happens.
I
still say the Spurs.
Shit that just happened. Manu Ginobili, I believe it was him who got fouled, offensive foul at the end of the game. They should have been able to kick it back in with 9 seconds left, or something like 7 seconds left. They should have been able to go up 2-0 over the OKC Thunder. So tonight's game are the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors, and I believe it was the Heat that played the other day, and that was also a very, very good game. As the Heat moved forward and advanced into the playoffs, and they're playing their first game.
Beat the Charlotte Bobcats in Game 7. I think we had a difficulty figuring out what team it was. The Hornets, or no, I said Bobcats. It's actually the Hornets. It used to be the Bobcats. This is MJ's team that lost in Game 7.
Charlotte Hornets, yep.
Charlotte Hornets, yeah.
The Toronto Raptors against the
Heat
of Miami.
I heard D-Wade went crazy in Game 7. He might still carry it over to Game 1, but I think I'm going to say the Raptors in 6.
Okay. I'm going to take the Spurs. I'm going to take the Spurs in 6 too. To go back to last one. But we were talking about the Heat and the Raptors, right? So I think it's going to be, I'll take the Heat in 7.
Yeah, I think I said Raptors in 6. And DeMar DeRozan, Luis Scola, Kyle Lowry, man. All I know about
you think that the Raptors are going to be pretty legit? I know that the Heat got squad, man. The Heat got a squad, man.
Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh is all I know. But I don't think it matters. Whoever wins that
Chris
series.
Bosh is injured, dude.
Oh, well, either way. They got Amari Stoudemire, too.
And he's injured, too.
Oh, wow. See, they got
sucks.
D-Wade. That's about it.
But Amari Stoudemire just got hurt, and he's probably going to play.
They got Luol Deng. All right, they got somebody.
They got Udonis Haslem. They got
Joe Johnson.
They got Goran. They got Dragic.
Goran Dragic. Yeah.
They got Joe Johnson. They got Joe Johnson.
There's a Tyler Johnson in hockey and basketball. That's funny.
That's Joe Johnson.
One for the Lightning. No, come up. Joe Johnson is black. Tyler Johnson is white.
Oh, Tyler Johnson. Okay.
You got Joe Johnson and Tyler Johnson.
And then Toronto, you already said DeMar DeRozan. He's playing outside of his...
James Johnson. There's all kinds of Johnsons. Corey Joseph.
They got Kyle Lowry.
Norman Powell.
They got Lucas Nogueira.
Yeah, I got Toronto still.
Luis Scola, Jason Thompson used to play for the Kings.
And then we all know the Warriors are going to sweep.
And then they got Jonas Valanciuc.
Cleveland in 5.
Whatever his name is. Norman Powell. They got squad, bro. They got squad.
Yeah, Bismack Biyombo. What a name.
Yeah, Biyombo, dude. They said his name a lot in
Miami,
in their last game. So.
Or not Miami, Toronto.
So, yeah. And that series hasn't started yet. But
it will here soon.
Tonight. That is actually very soon. That'll be kicking off in exactly a half an hour. So.
We've been trying to keep track, but we've been talking to you with so much focus. We're past halfway through the first period, and the Islanders are up 1-0 on the Lightning.